treat that I just fed to him.
And now back to the Big Dumb Fun Show.
Back on the Big Dumb Fun Show. If you don't have a computer, if you're not sitting at home, if you simply have a smartphone and no other way to listen to the Big Dumb Fun Show, download the TuneIn app, search Big Dumb Fun Show, and you will find us right there, so you can listen on your phone.
It's about that time, Gnurk. We need to check back in with the resident Pumpkin Blumpkin, Tony Treehole, right now. And you've got the pumpkin. You've completed it in studio. You've got it, and I think what we need to do now is we maybe zoom that out just a bit. Is that me?
Turn the lights down.
Yeah, let's zoom that out a bit, and Gnurk's going to shut the lights off, and we're really going to get, if you're watching us on the webcam right now, one, I apologize, and two, we're going to look at the most awesomest thing ever right now. This is Tony Treehole's Big Pumpkin right now. Go ahead and turn that thing around. Right. You've been working on it for minutes now.
I had some difficulty in some of the, because the teeth actually.
Don't make excuses.
Don't
make excuses for your crappy pumpkin.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, LeBron, it's not the fourth quarter. Don't worry about it.
All right, let's take this. Here we go. Oh, snap. Oh, that is nice.
That is beautiful.
That is a good-looking pumpkin right there. Gnurk, can you zoom in on that at all, just to kind of let the folks at home know exactly how awesome this pumpkin is? And once again, a unique way of lighting the pumpkin. You stuck just Christmas lights in there instead of the turn it just a little
turn it a little bit towards the camera.
And okay, maybe not. Yeah,
it almost looks like there's diamonds in the teeth.
Is there diamonds?
The diamonds in his grill.
But you're using Christmas lights.
Is that an ethnic pumpkin? Is that an ethnic pumpkin?
I think that's Flava Flav.
Yeah.
There's a clock around his neck. Sorry.
This is very nice. But you did a great job with this.
You brought this pumpkin in. You bought a pumpkin, hadn't done anything with it, right? Put the stencil on it. Oh, you did go ahead and
I gutted it first. Yeah.
You did gut it first.
It was a stunkin.
And then you took it and etched the drawing from the. Who is the guy?
It's not. I'm not sure if it's actually a character or not. It was just a face that I thought would be
a good face. No, but who's the guy that did these?
Oh, so this is StonyKins.com.
StonyKins.com.
Yeah.
And then you sat down. We talked with you there on air, and then you went away. You carved this in less than about an hour and a half.
Not any like TV radio magic. This is something that you just did over in the corner while we're heckling the band. You carved this masterpiece. You did it in just a matter of seconds, and anybody can. If you can do it, anybody can do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. You know what?
Except you.
I was going to say I took your patterns. I took your patterns last week or last year, and I tried to do it, and they just were awful. Like the kid liked it, but I was just like, that's really unprofessional.
Embarrassing, huh?
It takes maybe if you're new to it.
It looks great on
TV.
Easy.
Yeah, yes, it's easy, but. I think maybe I have a couple of scraps, a couple of pumpkins that you need to kind of mess around with. And I think what was my downfall is I didn't gut the pumpkin first. And so that's what I think out there is a lesson learned. Before you carve the pumpkin, you probably should gut it out before placing the candle in there, because then you're just going to have a stinky, burn-ass pumpkin.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Well, you're not actually lighting this up with a candle, though.
No, just I have Christmas lights in there, but just because of a safety issue I had one year, but that lawsuit hasn't been, fully realized.
A safety issue?
Well, with the kids, because I have a lot of kids in the neighborhood, and they would come up to the pumpkin, and the wind would catch them, and then they would fall over, and it was like really nerve wracking because I couldn't leave my pumpkins unguarded, and again, it keeps them from coming up and smashing them too, but.
Yeah, because people would come over and they used to write on your door, and they would totally trash your house.
Yeah, definitely. So I like it because it's just you just flick them on, don't have to worry about them. I can sit there and go, I can run, do an errand real quick in the house, come back out, and not have to worry about somebody catching on fire.
I'm more likely to break it with the lights in there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
So then the kids get electrocuted.
You know what?
Well, that's the whole thing.
Hey, on another note, though.
I want to try something real quick here.
What are you starting?
It looks great, though. I think it.
Good Lord. Oh, you're trying to calm it down a little bit?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it will calm it down.
It really looks great on TV, I think.
No,
I mean, the video of it. People here in the chat room say that is awesome.
Yeah, that is
Ross
awesome.
Ross McGee says, good job.
Yeah, I think there's some OSHA concerns.
Alakai Shredder saying that is awesome. Yeah, nice one, Tony. So And they're also saying that Tebow's girlfriend does have some nice fun bags.
Here's a
Oh,
question.
somebody looked that up, huh?
Yeah, somebody looked it up.
Can you leave that pumpkin with us, and we'll have it for next week at Halloween?
I don't. Well, the
Ooh.
only problem is it won't last because I can guarantee it. The only reason why the teeth, the little lines between the teeth, they're gonna break apart, and it'll be like you'll have gums.
No. Well, Gnerk's
A
got
gum and pumpkin.
He's got some Vaseline at all times. Is that what helps the pumpkins?
It-
if you
it-
just coat that in Vaseline?
It will, but
What
with
about
the,
lemon juice?
No, that stings
No.
a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, in the eye especially, right? Oh no, that's something else. I'm sorry. No, but
What if I put it in the refrigerator?
you can. You actually, what a lot of people do, they'll take Saran wrap and wrap the pumpkins up in it, and then they'll put it in the refrigerator, and it kind of keeps the moisture in. So does the Vaseline. But actually, the biggest problem with this pumpkin is because of the teeth, the little.
The way you cut
That
between
bridge
them.
thing
Yeah,
in between
it's
the
just
mouth
gonna.
and the teeth.
They're gonna snap, and they're just gonna twist because the pumpkin dries out, and it just won't make it. You guys can.
What's the shelf life on a regular pumpkin?
It depends. Sometimes the pumpkins are
This
really,
one, this one in particular. How
This
much?
one, I think will probably last maybe 3 days before it becomes pretty much crap.
Yeah.
But if it's a pumpkin that doesn't have a lot of really thin lines, it could last like maybe a week. Maybe a week and a half. If you baby it and you have to put it in water to moisturize it a little
Oh,
bit.
it's so much work.
I
As
know.
long
it's-
as nobody
I mean,
kicks it, it's fine.
Yeah.
So no, it's just pumpkins are just so weird because sometimes you'll cut them and they'll die. They'll die like 2 days later. They'll get all wilty, but some will just last. I had one. Actually, somebody else I know had one last like about 4 weeks, and that's unheard of. I mean, I don't know what he must do some kind of voodoo magic on that pumpkin.
Yeah.
Because they don't usually last that long. But sometimes it's just the design. The design is a good design that has a lot of connectivity to the.
Now the shading is kind of new to me because I didn't know about the shading until like you came by and now we got the zombie pumpkins and you got the Stonykins. Now the shading is that better or worse as far as keeping the pumpkin intact?
It's gonna be better because you're not actually. Well, you can put like this one. I would put like Vaseline on the.
Sure you would.
Yeah, I totally.
You got something on your hand right there. It's okay. Just use it.
That wasn't from the pumpkin.
Oh no.
You got this little tongue action going there.
No, but that pumpkin, that looks great. I mean, when I was growing up, all we would take a knife and with my parents,
Couple triangles, right?
And just just carve out a nose and a mouth and some jagged teeth. I did it with Nancy. I who knows? I may do
Cut
it.
her nose
No,
out?
I cut the pumpkin with her.
Oh, okay.
And who knows? Maybe there's another baby needs a pumpkin carved this year.
Maybe a little small pumpkin for you.
Bambina.
A little bambina, absolutely. All right, well, Tony, thank you very much for stopping by, whipping out your big pumpkin.
We're going to leave that on camera here during the music
I
break.
think we're all going to take a nap.
Big Dumb Fun Show.